Sucking on my own dick. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my own dick. Sucking on my dick. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our own dicks. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our dicks. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my dicks.
We're back.
We are back. I just want to mention up top, we have goddamn t-shirts that many people have been sending us photos of them holding extremely real guns.
Holding actual guns.
Holding actual guns, which, that's on us. That's my bad.
It's like, you know what's funny is like, it was mostly pistols at first, and like by the third or fourth pistol, I was like, okay, all right, it was funny now. But then they sent us one with him holding an assault rifle, and I was like, it's funny all over again. It's immediately hilarious again.
Like the first one is like, this is very funny. Second one, I'm like, all right, yeah. By the third or fourth one, I was like, oh, one of them's gonna do something.
Yeah.
And we're going to be responsible.
Well, the guy who sent it in today was very smart to like crop his face out of the picture.
That
was
was
like,
smart.
Great optics. That's very clever.
The chick who had her tits out and the guy with the AR knew to not have their face in the photo. Oh man, do you think our fans are gonna get like classified a fucking gang like Juggalos?
Yeah.
Like a terrorist group?
I only hope that our fans are the next Juggalos.
I bet they already were. I bet when we had 3 fans, the CIA was like, pay attention.
Pay attention to these, but they have tits and weapons. Those are the two things the CIA hates.
The CIA hates titties.
They hate bare titties and weapons.
Yeah, that's why that's why everyone hates them. It's not because of, funneling crack into the inner city. It's because they're fucking gay.
Yeah, dude, they suck.
Yeah.
I hate when the CIA raids nude beaches and just shoots tits right off the women's chests. They're just sniping people's tits right off of their torso.
Mm-hmm. They have like the gun from the end of Breaking Bad. Just it looks like a laser.
Holy fuck. But yes, please buy a shirt.
Yeah, please.
And please send us. I love seeing people in these shirts, dude. It makes me so happy.
Yeah. We don't have a Patreon. We don't ask you to do that. So please buy the shirts.
Buy the damn shirts, yo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're quarantined.
Otherwise, how am I going to afford these cans? I'm out of spam. I'm officially out of spam. And that's an important one for post-event.
You've been going through spam?
Yeah.
You have other food, though, and you elected to have the spam first?
The spam is actually better than a lot of the other food that I got.
What other food did you get?
Got a lot of canned chili. Here's the thing.
Brendan, the power is on.
I know. That's my fault. See, I food prepped for the apocalypse.
Yes.
I just basically only bought foods mentioned in the road.
Brendan, here's what.
So it's all like canned pork and beans, dusty grain, and like fucked up jarred tomatoes.
So here's the thing. That's actually not a bad idea, but like you want to save that for when the lights go out. Like why would you be eating it when you still have fucking internet?
I didn't buy any chicken.
You didn't buy any regular food at all.
I don't have any meat. I have a big. You see, I learned from this. I have a big list that next time I'm brave enough to go to the store, I'm gonna get. But right now I'm not, and it's hard to get a time slot on Ralph's for the delivery.
Brendan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So look, hey, I have my cans. It's better than I have my cans, and I have half a loaf of bread in the freezer.
Oh, I love a loaf of bread as a meal.
Oh yes,
you know what I know.
Have you ever heard of a toast sandwich?
Yes, dude. Oh my, are you kidding? Look, I'm waiting on
truly a retard's meal. Yeah, right now I'm only eating the foods that like kids grow up and realize not everyone ate.
Right. Yeah.
Like, they're like, you guys never had mayo sandwich?
Yeah, poor parents love condiments. Mm-hmm. Poor parents love condiments as a meal.
Yeah, or like it's like, oh, you know what you got to do is you take this can of chili and you mix it in with scrambled eggs and you cook it like any poor person thing where it's just combining two shitty things.
Two supplementary
into
meals.
like a worse thing.
Right.
I tried that today. Huge blunder.
Poor people like to make entrees out of two sides, which never work. The alchemy isn't there.
Yeah, I fuck it up every time, and I keep trying. I will never stop trying.
Honestly, dude, I did that. I was doing that with I literally did that where like I didn't have any meat for breakfast, so I was just taking hash browns and then putting scrambled eggs on top of them. Mm-hmm. I was making like little hash brown. I don't even know what the fuck you would call that.
I don't know why I always do that. Like today, I made baked beans with rice mixed in, and I'm like, why didn't I just eat these
next to each other? Why? Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I guess like
I was like, oh, it's rice and beans, but then it tastes like
not
ketchup.
baked beans,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
not baked beans.
I thought that I was being a trailblazing I guess I guess colonizing would be a better description of what I was trying to do.
I'm just imagining you like landing in Africa and just forcing them to eat your awful rice and beans.
Terrible. Man, I haven't had like a delicious meal in a while.
Although actually what you're describing is actually probably where Indian food came from.
Probably.
That sounds like, I feel like British people. I feel like mayo-ass British people showed up in India.
They were like, stop eating just a big pepper.
Yeah, stop eating.
Stop eating what I assume you want to.
Yeah, you gotta have this rice paste that we made. And then they put the pepper onto the rice paste. And that was that. Basically, that's the melding of cultures.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, any book will tell you that.
Same as, in Asia, they were eating just raw, unprocessed rice.
Right.
And then, the colonizers came and they were like, put sauce on it at least.
Please put some
Cook
fucking
it.
sauce on this rice. You gotta cook this rice.
You must. It's unsafe.
Oh, you don't even want to see what they were doing with the bats.
Yeah. Those bats. I saw some good news. The Chinese government announced that from now on, if the bat falls on the ground, they're going to wash it before putting it back on the plate. So, they got it. They really got it handled.
The Chinese government has officially recognized the 5-second rule.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm honestly, when this is all over, I might eat a bat. I mean, at this point,
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, dude. I mean, you know what
like
else?
it might, if you're willing to end the earth for something,
Oh, it must be fucking
It's gotta
good,
taste
dude.
good.
It must be fucking delicious. Like, I'm curious. I want to see a video. I've only seen stills. I want to see the video of how exactly you attack that thing. Like where do you even...
how do they catch bats?
with a big net?
They
I
go,
don't know.
Yeah, they go into a cave with a big butterfly net.
What
Are
if
they
it's-
farming bats?
What if it's literally like you wait? It's like we wait for the bats to get sick and old and die, and then we catch them as they fall out at the top of the cave.
I bet that's it.
We old bats.
We wait for a clever animal to catch the bats, and then we shoot it.
When we shoot that animal to death and rip its jaws open,
Do you think they're shooting the bats down with like a BB gun?
it would be funny if they were just eating bats like with buckshot in them. You just gotta know to pick it out.
Yeah. Remember Anchorman 2? There's that scene where he's serving the bats.
So
And
what
at the time, we thought that was a very funny scene.
Not
but
funny at
now,
all.
quite racist
So
towards our Chinese brothers and the food that they have every right to eat.
he calls it chicken of the cave. So what you gotta do is serve people bat? Dude, I swear, it's not popular to say, I think Anchorman 2 is one of my favorite comedies of all time.
It's great.
It's a fucking hilarious
It was like
movie.
the last comedy I can remember seeing in a theater and liking.
Yeah, dude. Have you seen, there's 3 cuts of it. And there's 3 cuts, and every single cut, every single joke is different.
I haven't seen the third cut.
There's the PG-13, the R-rated, and then the unrated cut. And each individual cut has its own musical number. It's so funny, dude. The unrated cut. I don't want to. I'm sorry, just like talk about Anchorman 2 for a minute. But the unrated cut has.
This is what people want from podcasts.
I'm sorry. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, go for it.
They do this song called Big World where they talk about all the different kinds of people in the world, and they call Chinese people karate people. But then somehow like it turns into a song about what they would all do if they were gay for one day. Just they completely forget the original point of the song. It's because people, here's why I'm so adamant about this, because people will tell you that that's the bad Anchorman, and it's the best Anchorman by a wide margin.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's true.
Sorry, but yeah. Anyway, back to the bats. I'm sure they're.
What kind of texture do I mean? It's got to be like I bet it's like wing meat, but everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to see a picture, because you look at the bat, you look at the way she had it, that influencer had it between those chopsticks, and you're like, where do you start even with this?
Yeah.
With a crab.
It looks like when you get one of those like giant burgers at a restaurant where you can't even like get a bite of the whole thing.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like bat would just be falling apart in your hands. You'd be like, this is a mess.
I feel like there was like a what's the word I want to use? I feel like there was a conniving like Chinese restaurant owner who was like, if you can eat the whole bat, the meal is free. And little did he know. It's like the worst financial decision he ever made. It's like when you get the
how am I going to source enough bats? Plus, how many caves are there?
and yeah.
Try to think of where the nearest cave is.
Well, I would bet in China, because they have so many ghosts. Like, they developed so many cities over there that like people don't even move into because they're trying to get people to move out of the country. I would bet you have entire apartment, like just ghost apartment complexes
just bat town.
that are exclusively bats.
The bats have jobs. Yeah. The bat goes on his commute. He has a little tie.
Yeah, dude. Just like complete, just bat infrastructure. Just just 30 stories of bats everywhere you look. Mm-hmm. And
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
What's that park nearby? The big one with the observatory.
Oh, Griffith Park.
Griffith Park. There's a cave there. It's where they shot the Bat Cave in the 60s. I bet there's bats there. We could go tonight. No one's going to be there because it's closed.
My concern is, do we have the same bats that China has? You know what I mean? Because it's like...
Yeah, we're going to have to look into that. Is it... There's got to be a right kind of... It's probably like how different fish taste different.
Exactly. Rockfish is different than tuna. You know what I mean?
What if we have shitty bat?
Yeah, what if we're getting like the, like the salmon of bat, just like low-class bat? What if there's... Dude, I bet there's a fucking...
Salmon's fine,
Salmon's fine, but
it's like, all right, it's lean,
It's the common... It's not what I want when I think about fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Halibut.
Halibut. Mm-hmm. I want the halibut of bats.
Albacore. Man, I've been craving sashimi so badly, and it would truly be the most retarded thing to eat in the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah, do not go get sashimi, Brendan.
Mm-hmm.
I've kind of been craving Chinese food since this whole thing started. It's been truthfully, it's been great PR for Chinese. You would think it'd be terrible PR, but I've never been thinking about Chinese food more. I was watching a video today of somebody just like cooking stuff in a wok, and I was like, that seems like a stupid way to cook things, but it looks great.
Oh, that's so sad. His pan is shaped wrong.
His pan is shaped wrong. It's like, yeah, so what do you cook? Like when you talk about the technical specs in like a kitchen, like we have like state-of-the-art stainless steel ovens. It's like, I have this is a pan that my grandfather gave this pan has been in my family for 70 years, and we've never washed it.
Yeah. Man, I keep... Like, every 2-3 years, I try to get into cast iron, and it is always a goddamn nightmare.
Oh, it's really hard to cook in cast iron, dude.
It's so fucking hard.
Go nonstick.
It rusts every time.
Yeah. Immediately?
Yeah. Like, I'll dry it off, put it in the cupboard, and then when I pull it out, it's covered in rust. And then I have to scrape the rust off. I always get the seasoning fucked up.
I don't think you should be scraping rust off of anything you cook.
I think it's iron.
I guess.
Look, what do you want from me?
How does it rust that quickly?
I don't know.
Brendan, what are you doing with it?
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oxidation is a process that doesn't spontaneously happen, I don't think.
Well, it seems to happen immediately.
Okay.
And perhaps only to me.
That's interesting. Are your hands really sweaty? Are you just so sweaty that you're touching it and immediately there's just rust all over where you touched from the fucking moisture?
Yeah, every time I would use it, I would have to take it out and like boil water in it for a while and then scrub it.
Really?
Yeah.
Just go with nonstick, dude. I found out apparently because I really like to do the thing where
it's easier to just only eat microwavable things that I combine into horrible fucking permutations.
See, I don't even have a microwave in my house, so that's not. But I'll tell you what. I cook everything in the skillet because it makes everything kind of fun.
Yeah,
you feel like you're crafting in Zelda.
It's a puzzle.
Dude, I bought like these hot dogs at the store because but I don't have a microwave to cook them in. So I started cooking hot dogs in the skillet. Ooh, that's a nice way to make hot dogs.
Oh, There's some sizzling.
I never cooked. I was like, I don't think you're allowed to make hot dogs in a skillet. Like,
I think it might be unlawful.
I don't know.
I think the police might kill me.
Every time I cook something in the skillet, I'm afraid a stranger is going to look in my window and go, "That's wrong." But the way that
Man, so frequently happens to me. A
Yeah, dude.
stranger looks in my window and becomes furious at what he sees.
But that's a real fear that I have. But then I realized, what are sausages? Little hot dogs. And I cook those in the skillet. So
This was a real thought process.
yes, dude, this is a real... I really had to walk myself through it.
Yeah, you showed all your work here.
You know, but like...
I would love, like, you cook the hot dogs and then you're about to eat them and you just throw them in the trash because you're too nervous about getting caught.
Well, what I have been doing that... in my, I've got this nonstick pan, and what's really satisfying is like when I'm done cooking in it while it's still hot. I love to, I love to douse it under cold water and watch it go. I love making.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to do that because apparently what that does is it destroys the nonstick properties of it.
Oh, I bet. But you know what? Some things in life are worth it.
Because my roommate came in on me doing it, and he's like, "Why are you doing that?" And I'm like, "Isn't it so fun?" He's like, he goes, "You're ruining the pan." He goes, "I'm also pretty sure that releases like toxic chemicals right into your lungs."
I'm pretty sure it's fine. One time I saw a girl take a hot pan and put the soap in it before any water was even involved.
Incredible.
So it's just cooking the soap, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that looks fun.
Yeah.
I got to try that one.
Yeah. Let me tell you about
Bubbling soap.
that. Yeah. Do you think I don't know?
Go on.
Do you think I don't also think that is fun and only recently stopped?
Because I love that you're afraid to cook hot dogs, but these things you're completely confident in.
Just pouring soap into a hot pan. Well, my food started to taste weird. It really did.
This tastes like hot soap.
Yeah, dude, I bit into a gnarly piece of like pork loin, and I was like, oh, like I thought I was gonna throw up. And I was like, I guess there's probably still soap in the pan. So, look, I'm gonna have all this shit. Like, I'm getting everything squared away before I'm 30, at
Yeah,
least. Like, I'm cramming a lot at the end, but I promise I'm getting my life in order.
Yeah, you're getting things together. 26, a roof.
A roof. I have a damn roof.
Yeah. 27, job.
Right. I have a job.
Yeah.
You want like, you mean a real job?
Oh, are you not 27?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
26.
Forgot how old you are.
Yeah, I'm 26. I'm young.
Okay. Well, 26, you got a job.
Right.
What comes next year?
Wife.
Wife.
No, I mean, you know what? Honestly,
29, son.
No, I can't be doing that, dude. I was thinking about the other day how like if I had a kid right now, if I had a kid at the age of my parents, like they had me when I was my age, it's like I wouldn't even be able to like maintain the illusion that I would be able to keep him alive. You know what I mean? He would have no faith in me as like,
You would like, what you do is like your wife has the baby, you're there at the hospital, you bring the baby home from the hospital. Your wife's all tired. You're like, honey, you go to bed. I'm going to tend to the baby. You're tired. You had a big day. The moment she's asleep, you drive him to the fire station. You just leave him there. And then you just gaslight her when she wakes up. You're like, we didn't have a baby.
What are you talking about, you stupid? Oh, you're having one of your dreams again. She still has like the pregnant belly. She's
Yeah.
like, what's this? I'm like, you're getting fat.
Yeah,
I told you to lose weight.
You're a big fat pig.
You've been eating a lot of bread. Because that's
You know
all
what?
we have.
You just go, blam! You throw down bread into the trash. You're like, no more of this for you, fatty.
It would be even sicker if the fire
Now,
station...
if you'll excuse me, I need to repaint a specific room.
It would be even cooler if, like, the fire station just immediately adopted him like a Dalmatian.
Your son becomes a strong fireman, and then he comes back to kill you.
Not even that. Like, every once in a while, I just, like, whenever there's a fire, I just see him hanging off the back of the fire truck. And a lone tear rolls down my cheek.
Meanwhile, he's getting so
He's
strong.
getting so strong. He's getting so good at sliding down that fucking pole.
Yeah. He's going to do that down on your head. To kill you. Man, that'd be so sick if my son killed me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd really feel like I had lived a story.
He would kill me when I showed up back into his life like 30 years later. Like, hey, son, can I borrow some of your fire money for groceries? Can I have some of your fire fortune?
Your life is such in shambles that he's like, Dad, why did you leave me? And you open the door to your apartment, and he just looks at it, and he's like, I don't even know what I'm mad about.
Yeah, you did the responsible thing.
Yeah, clearly my life would have been so much worse. I would have been better off if you had left me in the woods.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I want a son who towers over me. You'll know what that's like.
Yeah, my son's probably going to be bigger than me.
That'll be kind of cool, probably.
Most people are, men and women. Big problem.
Big problem for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least it gave me all these mental complexes and anxiety disorders. So, there's that. I have a lot to talk about on this podcast.
Yeah. There's always a silver lining.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I was just, speaking of that, I was, oh man, I thought about you today.
Oh, God.
No, not like that. Because you'll remember this, but one of my friends, I just realized I've been talking sideways into the mic. I feel like it's going to be okay. It's been picking up on there, right?
Yeah, it's been fine.
Okay.
Just don't do it anymore.
Well, maybe I like to do it. One of my friends posted an Instagram filter today that was it was SCP-173, the statue that's made of like concrete and rebar that can only move when you're not looking at it.
Oh, yes.
And it's a filter that went over her face, and she was like, "What is this? This is so creepy." And I had to tell her that I knew what it was.
It's your favorite thing to do.
I had
Tell
to,
girls that you know what the thing is that they're unsure of.
dude. I started telling her, I was like, "That's SCP-173." She's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Hang on." And I started sending her articles.
Mm-hmm. And then she's still like, I still don't get it.
Well, she started. I said I used to.
So it's some weird make believe that you.
That's exactly what I said. I said I used to watch like 8-hour videos about this stuff when I didn't have a job.
I remember that you and Robert watched all of them.
All of them. And she goes, well, she's like, well, that's weird, but she was like clearly trying to be nice to me. She's like, but it's cool that you learned all that stuff. And that's right. I was like, my brain is like a stuffed bra. Like it's basically like when you talk to me,
it's like, hey, it's pretty good, just full of garbage.
Just full of trash.
not even a bra stuffed with tissues or something.
A bra stuffed with trash.
Yeah, just fucking like gum wrappers.
Yeah, dude. Because I don't seem stupid when you first talk to me, but like upon further inspection, my brain is an A cup. Like for sure.
You're a learned man about absolute bullshit.
Total bullshit. But let me tell you something. In the past year, a lot of things that I was pretty sure were bullshit have come. So who not, Brendan?
Yeah. I mean, I think we said this on the last one, but I mean, coronavirus was like Epstein too.
Epstein too, dude.
We were talking about it in such mixed company.
So I have to believe that in the next few weeks, Trump is going to declassify SCP. He's going to admit that the facility exists. I love SCP.
My favorite thing about it is they vary so wildly in quality.
I know, because anybody can submit one.
Yeah, so some of them are just like, what if IKEA was bad?
Well, okay, so there's one. So at the bottom of this one, I was reading the article today. So there's a disclaimer at the bottom of the article about the picture of this statue, and they're like, just so you know, this statue is an actual piece of art by some Japanese artist. Please do not contact him with anything pertaining to SCP. It is very illegal. Like it was basically they're urging everybody who's into it not to bother the people that they steal the pictures from because they don't want any lawsuits brought against them.
That's pretty sick.
So funny. God damn it. I was really enjoying getting back into SCP.
Hopefully that guy can't read English. So he just gets all these emails. And
It's like, what the fuck is this? It's in like it's fine print, but it's also in all caps. Do not contact. So sick.
Oh man. You and I, we're only knowledgeable about things that if you talk to girls about it, they get mad.
So mad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. I was talking to a particular girl recently, and I was like, yeah, I mean, the thing about playing these old consoles on like HD screens, I started to explain like the difference between that and CRT, and she's just like, cool. I'm like, all right.
So I've been, I don't know. Relationships in the age of Corona are weird. I've been having phone sex with people. Because that's the only way that, but in addition to having phone sex, I'm also just like spending a lot, because I'm like yearning for fucking connection. And I've been talking to this one girl, and like I'm like gaming on emulators while we're talking, and she's like, what are you doing? And I was like, you don't want to know what I'm doing. Like there's no way you want to know what I'm doing.
You just have to lie and be like, I'm jacking off.
Yeah. Sometimes that works. I love when you flippantly say I'm jacking off and the girl's like, really?
Then you're like, fuck, I just wrote a check. I'm not sure if I can
I'm cashing these checks. Cashing these checks often. I should probably start weaning myself off. I don't know, man. I think that phone sex is like the best way to have sex. I'm pretty sure.
I feel like in the age of Me Too, like having a woman willingly watch me jack off and come on like a live stream, to me feels as wrong as like in the 90s when that German guy like hired someone on Craigslist to kill and eat him.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on that level of like society being like, whoa,
what the fuck? You fucking pervert.
Well, yeah. You're fucking Louie. That just made me imagine Louis with like a cyborg glove on, jacking off.
I was thinking of Louis as an e-girl, just like posting.
E-girl.
E-girl Louis just put like with the anime blush marks over his cheeks.
Christ.
What? Fuck, send me fucking money. Please. Okay, fine, I'll fucking jack off. Whatever, okay. My Venmo is...
It's pretty good, Louis.
Yeah. All right, Louis is one that I can kind of do. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I've been really enjoying. I think that like phone sex is kind of preferable to regular sex because I can just describe things that I would never be able to do in real life. I'm just on the phone. I'm on the phone. I'm like, I want you to take my dick in both of your hands. I'm just.
You're basically playing D&D at that point.
I'm straight up like, dude. I'm the while I'm at,
I grab your boobs and you fucking shake a cup of dice.
It's very effective. I grab your boobs with +6 dexterity. But yeah, dude, I like it's saying shit like wrap both of your hands around my cock, biting my lips so I don't laugh. But I like. I'll tell you what. The thing that I like about having phone sex is, I'm so impressed with my own imagination. In many ways, it's much more vivid than real sex. But that's a testament to my brain, I think.
Yeah, that's probably true. I bet I'm kind of envious of you because if a line goes over really well with one person, you can just use it on the other one too.
Yes. but we knew this.
Yeah.
To be, I should clarify. It's only one person. Look, I'm not an asshole.
Yeah, I know. You lied to impress me.
Yeah, no, I lied to make it more vague on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you know what? I shouldn't be talking about this at all. I
shouldn't be on the air right now.
I literally should. But it's frustrating because it's been...
You just get up and walk out the door.
It's been.
Well, it appears Nick has quit the podcast.
I have quit the podcast.
So please buy the t-shirts.
It's just been the only thing that's been happening to me for like the past week is regular phone sex.
Yeah, man. And I don't know about you, but like, here's the problem with me. Like having sex or whatever, that's a completely different thing from jacking off for me. Like jacking off, I'm in like a very distant mental state that women do not want any knowledge of what's going on.
Right.
So then when I'm like on like FaceTime with someone and I'm just in like my dark recesses like coming.
I imagine your eyes going completely black like the end of Upgrade. Like- Holy fuck. Yeah, dude, I like cuz
It's like it's pretty much like I'm letting someone observe me do like a spell or a ritual.
oh, absolutely. Well, coming the face when you come is already no good. It's already so hard to control, but like when you isolate it on a screen, like when like
Oh yeah. Like a fucking and it's like a wide lens too.
oh, it doesn't look good at all.
No. It makes your dick look pretty good though cuz it kind of gives you like a fisheye. You can really use that to your advantage.
Very Kubrickian. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your dick is doing the Kubrick stare.
Yeah.
It's just like head tilted down.
My dick gets hard and then I just kind of like push it down slightly.
All your dick pics look like they're getting ready to kill their family.
Yeah. For sure.
Damn, now I want to remake The Shining with just dicks.
Like those old thumb movies.
Yes, that's exactly
It's
it.
just terrible
It's
dicks.
Just dicks. So
It's just terrible dicks and also like movies that people wouldn't even get.
we like I want the scene. I want one dick to have like a bat like taped to it, and it's chasing another dick with a black wig like upstairs.
Or it's just like we just remake some like Criterion thing that you like.
Oh, that would be
And
awesome.
everyone's like, I don't understand what this is.
Yeah, we do an all dick remake of Under the Blossoming Cherry Trees.
Or like a documentary. We just do like Jiro Dreams of Sushi.
That's very funny.
He kind of in that movie. He kind of looks like a dick. He's old. He's wrinkly.
Look, no, I won't say that.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna pump the brakes a little bit.
oh man.
Oh fuck.
So I guess because you're over here, I guess this podcast is an essential service. I should clarify the reason why we're doing this in person, because I know a lot of podcasts have been doing Skype and Zoom and stuff. Is Nick has neither a phone plan nor Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Well, I have Wi-Fi. It just barely works. So I can use it for like I'm using it to not have phone sex with people. Have FaceTime audio sex. I should clarify. But yes, I do not have a phone plan because
You have to make them download an app to fucking have
yes.
phone sex.
I linked them to TalkTone. But no, society. I can't be constrained by society's fucking monthly payment plans, dude.
It's true.
I'm full Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah.
You technophile.
Except you are constrained by those plans for 1 month each.
Right. True. Also, you should know I've been using the Coward Hour email to get free Amazon Prime and Netflix for a month. So
How?
you just need a dummy email, so it's still connected to my credit card.
Oh, okay.
But I've already used I've already used my regular email. I guess I don't care if people have that. And I've gone through all my alternates. I've gone through like the email that I used for like selling records. So I was like, what's an email that I was like, oh, the Coward Hour email. So if you check the Coward Hour email, you've got like 5 things from like Sling, Hulu, Netflix.
I guess that's fine.
It's literally, what is it going to do?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to do anything.
Yeah.
It's better than letting Robert use my PayPal for that one day.
Yeah, he used it. I'm not allowed to use PayPal anymore.
Well, yeah, that's because I could see where it was going, and I shut down using my PayPal.
It's very smart. Yeah, the government needs more information about my PayPal.
Yeah,
And I hate when the government starts asking things of me.
I know. I have a letter from the census here. I'm not answering that shit.
Oh, the census
What?
is good.
Yeah, I guess, but it's like, what? So you want to know how many bodies to drag out of here in a month? you need to know how many bullets to bring with you?
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm still going to
Do
fill
you
it.
think fucking Ruby Ridge, they filled out their census card?
I guess you're right.
Pretty soon the census card's going to say, how many guns live here? No.
All right, I'm going to ask for my
No,
census
no.
back.
Yeah.
I'm going to email them and demand that I have it back. Or I should lie. I should say I'm like a black lady and see if that'll be. Like, what if we all lie and say we're all black ladies?
Everyone?
Yeah. I feel like something good will happen, right? So, I feel like
can't even imagine what that would have gone.
maybe we'll all get on late night.
They look over the census. They're like, it appears America is 80% black
America's
ladies.
80% black and 80% female.
Breaking. A new report shows that 80% of America is black ladies, and we don't know what to make of that. More at 11.
Trump writes a new stimulus check, but instead of $1,200, everybody just gets a Netflix special. That's
Oh man, stand-up's really done.
it's done.
Kind of. First of all, I can't believe it took something like this to make a lot of people quit stand-up.
Yeah.
Like so many people, it's like this is what it took. Because
Well-
this is not better than what you were doing.
Well, no, because like it makes sense, dude. Because like you can insulate yourself like when so much delusion is like fostered by like the comforts of society, or even just like having like a scene to like be in, like even if you're still kind of out of touch like within this bubble, but like forcing everybody to go home basically to go to their room for 3 months and think about what they did.
yeah,
The whole world is in timeout right now, and we're all reevaluating our life choices.
it's true.
Yeah.
I wonder like if comedy ever starts up again.
Don't say such a
people
thing.
Yeah, I know. I hope it doesn't. But like, will people have quit? Will there be more people doing it?
I don't think there will be more people, because I think also what's going to happen is like after this drought, especially if I'm just speculating. So like if the clubs go under, like I know the DC Improv is not coming back, which is crazy. So like if like comedy really does go under like this, I don't think it's going to be propped up as a cool thing to be anymore. I think like the culture around it will also be kind of diminished. So I think it'll definitely discourage people from starting to do it.
I don't think it's going to be like legal to do for at least a year.
What do you? Oh yeah, just because of like sharing the microphone and everything.
Well, because you can't have crowds.
Oh, you think like straight up like for a year, like we're not even going to be able to like gather in places?
Yes.
That's probably true. Yeah.
I think that they're going to it's going to be a nationwide lockdown. We're going to end it too early and things are going to get way worse.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be like, all right, guys, 2 years.
Even if we don't end it too early, it will come back when it gets cold out. Mm-hmm. Until we have a vaccine. They're fast tracking a vaccine, but like when you fast track vaccines,
It takes a year instead of 10 years.
yeah. And even then, it's like there can be problems, which, you know, I'll die in
Yeah.
hospital jail for
Plus,
you.
I mean, you know, what kind of microchips are going to be in the vaccine? I want to know that.
I saw Hotep's posting about this.
I'm just kidding.
I did. That is some Lemaire shit.
Yeah, that is, man, we got to get Lemaire out here. He told me he might spend his Trump money to come out and visit. I'm like, that would be sick, but don't fly.
No, you can't do that, Lemaire. They probably won't even let you do that when that happens.
Yeah, they'll be letting other people do it.
Also-
but they're just going to look him up and down and go, no.
What is he gonna do when he comes out to visit? Because like, look, I love Lemaire. We'll have him on the podcast, but I'm not gonna be like, what are we gonna go do?
Yeah, nothing, I guess. Yeah, Lemaire, you can't come. I'm
Lemaire,
sorry.
don't wait to come out.
Yeah, as soon as the everything's back to normal, come out here and I am going to steal your ID so you can't get back on the plane.
I was thinking about this today. It's so funny that Lemaire has like a regal European sounding name.
Right?
It's so funny. Like, dude,
He's just the dumbest black guy ever.
I feel like so many black names are like the power of positive thinking.
He has a French woman's name.
Like black guy's named Pierre. Oh fuck.
Damn.
I love Lemaire.
This is the second week we just light him up.
I love Lemaire. I mean, I love Lemaire.
We love him so much.
The dude always looks like he just got punched in the eyes.
He has no eyes.
He has no eyes at all.
He looks like if Majin Buu was strawberry ice cream, Lemaire is chocolate ice cream.
Yeah, Lemaire does look like goddamn 2 scoops. Yeah, Lemaire, you're right. Lemaire would look so pleasing just like sitting in a waffle cone.
He would. It's
He would
true.
look really great.
Just the proportions. It would look like the Parthenon.
Oh fuck.
Ugh, man.
Holy shit.
This is nice. The quarantine has been getting to me. For
Yeah.
sure.
It's, Why do you think I'm fucking calling people? Truly, like talking to people on the phone has been like saving me.
Yeah. I have just been gaming all hours of every day.
Yeah.
I powered through Stardew Valley. I put like 100 hours into Stardew Valley.
And you finished it.
I finished all the quests.
I actually didn't know you could do that with Stardew Valley. I assumed it was just like a farming sim.
Yeah, but like there's some story stuff to it, but then it ends and you don't have any more quests except for like the generated ones.
Right.
But it's not really clear when that is. So then I'm just playing for like another season. I'm like, when is there going to be more story?
No, dude.
And there's not.
What was the last big story beat? Like,
I finished the community center and like the fake Amazon company has to leave the town.
that's a good ending.
Yeah.
You didn't get married? Or did you already get married?
No, I couldn't get married. Well, I didn't really start.
They should let you. That should be the end. Is you get married.
Well, I could, but I tried to buy the marriage amulet, and the fisherman guy is like, "I have this old amulet for sale, but something tells me you're not ready, lad."
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So even in fucking
your computer-
Stardew Valley,
Did your VR headset like import data or somehow? like a full scan of your body?
yeah. My Oculus Rift activated and filmed me jacking off into my phone. And it's just like, no, he can't have an 8-bit wife.
A marriage amulet? Mm-hmm. God damn, dude. Bitches be asking for so much.
Yeah. Especially like in order to get the wife to even be my girlfriend, I had to give her emeralds. Can you imagine if I you ever give a bitch an emerald?
Emerald?
You ever give a bitch a goddamn
emerald.
raw stone?
I said to this bitch, you want to get some scones sometime? She said, that'll be 3 blood diamonds. I said, bitch. Tell me about.
Yeah. Stardew Valley is uncut gem.
I was about to say. But it's just the girl. It's just the girl looking into emeralds and going, I think I'm going to come.
But they never come.
They never come. They just want to fuck the emeralds.
Yeah. I looked into it because there's this place where there's a bunch of like weird pillars or runes or something you can activate, but it's not clear on what they do. So I looked it up online and it's like, oh, that one is for if you have kids and you regret it and it makes them turn into doves and fly away.
What?
I'm like, what?
What the fuck?
There's that one, and then there's another one that like makes your wife forget that you were ever married. And it's like, so you can do the first one without the second one? You can just make it so your wife sees your children turn into doves and fly away, and then you're like, so what do you want for dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I made that happen.
Yeah. Do you want to go in the cave? That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. The only way that'd be better is if you could turn your children into bats and fucking fry them up.
Turning your kids into that is worse than abortion.
Yeah.
I would rather be dead than forced into the body of a bird.
It would suck.
It would suck.
Or maybe you'd be happier.
No.
I feel like the smaller my brain would be, the happier I am.
Oh, I guess that's true, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that birds like don't have, number one, well, I do love a damn cloaca, as we know.
Yeah.
So maybe I would finally be fulfilled to have my own cloaca that I just excrete one liquid out of.
Recently, I've been wondering, do I have a cloaca?
No, you don't have a cloaca.
I know I don't. But, like, just from wiping, I've been like, has my asshole always been so long?
Is my asshole evolving?
I feel like my asshole is longer, like, lengthwise, than it used to be.
So your asshole is like an oval?
I mean, I haven't looked at it.
Is your asshole always open?
I'm going by touch. No.
I think that Tim's asshole is always open. Like, from what Kelly's told me, I think that his asshole looks kind of blown out, like a little donut or something.
That checks out.
You can tell from looking at his face. It sounds like his asshole matches his face.
But he has such a weird ass.
Yeah, his split is very long. He has long ass cheeks. And if you follow that split, you're gonna find A busted up little boy pussy.
What a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tim, move back to move back to California, you idiot.
Tim, move back.
Yeah.
You could be on this episode right now.
You could be on this episode defending your damn crack.
I swear, I might be wrong, but I swear to God that is something that Kelly has told me.
It sounds familiar because I think I've heard it before, and I can't imagine I would have heard it from her. So-
She loves to tell it.
Oh man, you can't let your girl see your asshole. Not if you can avoid it.
Yeah, that's true. Too many people have seen my asshole.
Mm-hmm. And that's something you can never take back.
I don't even like to admit that I have one. You know this.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
I've only just gotten around to admitting that I have one, but it's purely aesthetic. It is.
Yeah.
It's like a belly button.
It's not hooked up.
Yeah. I leave my asshole unplugged. I don't have the batteries.
It's like when someone has a sink in their basement, you turn it on. It's like, oh, that doesn't work.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. My ass.
Mm-hmm. Man, so many friends who should move out here, even though we're in a pandemic and there's never going to be an entertainment industry again.
There will be Coward Hour.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, we've really set it up so that we can pivot to compound at any point.
Any point.
Mm-hmm.
I am still...
apparently everyone who listens owns guns, so that's pretty sick.
That's pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me pretty happy.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll tell you what, we did give out some orders a few episodes ago.
And everyone obeyed them.
Yeah, well...
So we've proven that we have people who listen, own guns, and obey orders.
I know. Well, it remains to be seen what happens to Jeff Bezos.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's the one I'm talking. That's specifically the big order.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That doesn't need to be reiterated.
No, not at all. If you know what we're talking about, if you were there, you had to be there.
Did you see that? I wonder if that falls under, like, Philly has issued an order that the cops are no longer arresting people for, like, burglary or,
Yeah.
like, assault. Like, I don't think assault, but, like, anything that's, like, theft but not violent.
That's pretty sick.
I think even armed robbery. Like,
Yeah, I saw it. It was armed robbery. I saw it in the list when that was tweeted out.
why would they make that public?
That's a really...
Why wouldn't they just start doing it and not tell anyone?
That's a really... Because I guess they figured, like, when somebody is robbed at gunpoint and then they call the police and the police's response is, oh, we're not doing that anymore. Yeah, we don't do that anymore. I figured they said just, oh, we'll just get in front of it.
That's so crazy.
It's crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
People are so...
Why enforce any laws?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Just
Big
say,
time.
we're not doing police this month. Yeah, you know, masks, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I hope that applies out here.
Yeah.
Because...
I mean, actually, I don't, because I would be too afraid to do any crimes.
Right. Well, I would
only have crime done to me.
I did acid again a couple nights ago. And the biggest thing, like when you live in a house, my house has very Mexican walls. They're very thin.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
And the whole time I was on acid, just like listening to the sounds of the city, I just kept visualizing the police kicking my door down and shooting Rita.
Why would they shoot your cat?
Because that's what police do when there's an animal. They kick the door down and shoot the animal. That's just standard.
Usually dogs.
Brendan, they're just happy to shoot an animal.
That's true.
It's like standard procedure. It's like
they usually bring one with them just in case. Like if they don't find one, they have a backup.
Right. They throw the animal out and shoot it midair with a revolver.
They dump a chinchilla out of their pocket and shoot it with a Desert Eagle.
Yeah. Standard procedure. But yeah, I just like every time I do acid, I have this like fear that like people can somehow hear me being on acid and the police are going to bust through the door and go, "Are you high right now?" Like,
this doesn't sound fun at all.
no, but I actually had a great time. There was just an hour and a half where I thought that was going to happen, and then I convinced myself that I contracted corona, and I could feel it. I could feel every corona cell in my body.
I remember you being in the chat for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I was watching monster movies. Let me tell you a word of advice.
You know, I think I can guess this advice.
You know, I thought it was going to be a good idea. And it wasn't, because the thing about monster movies is they really make it out like they're coming to get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not smart. Yeah, oh my God, I was so fucking stupid. I had all the regular acid thoughts. I realized like all of the problems in the world are just because like we refuse to just like level with each other and admit that nobody knows what's going on. That's literally every problem in the world. Is just people
I
acting.
think there's a little bit more to it than that.
Nah, if we just stop, what I said to my friend, I was like, if I just like, we all just want to reach out and grab the person closest to us and scream, "Why is this happening?" But none of us will do it.
All right, how was Woodstock, Nick?
Shut up. I think
Fucking sucks,
I think
dude.
that's pretty true, dude. We all just want
I
to reach
hate
out. No, we all just want. You want to know why you hate it? Because if you did acid, it's the first thing you would think.
I can't. I'm obviously not going to do acid.
Oh, you're doing acid.
We've discussed this at length many
Brendan,
times.
It's quarantine.
on mic.
It's
off
quarantine.
mic.
You're paid. You got paid sick leave. I think you might be doing acid
Do you have it like on you? Is this a trick?
next week.
No, I'm not doing acid.
I think you might do acid.
I will develop psychosis
no,
forever.
Brendan, your brain will finally be perfect.
I don't think it will. Now I have an inkling that acid would break my brain forever.
It didn't break Cameron's brain. Maybe. Yeah.
I don't want to say anything.
I hear you. I hear you.
Look, this is a polite podcast.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I'll never not be amused by acid thoughts. I kept laughing about going to church on acid.
You should just go to church. I mean, not now. It's illegal.
It's illegal to go to. I would
Yeah.
love to go to church on it, dude. I would love.
Do
to
you see that guy? That pastor keeps getting arrested every Sunday.
He will not stop having service. That's kind of tight.
Yeah, man.
The one in Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People in the comments are like, "Oh, he doesn't want to do it online because he won't get his donations." It's like, yeah, they will.
Yeah. Oh, people.
Just wait until mega churches find Twitch.
Yes, dude. I think they already have. I think the Creflo Dollar is like urging people to keep tithing in this time, and it's like, are you fucking kidding, dude?
Yeah, tithing is crazy.
Tithing is crazy. You think that God cares about coins?
No.
No, not our God.
Jesus flipped the damn moneylender tables.
He flipped those
which
tables
is my
over.
job. That is literally my job. And Jesus got so mad at it that he flipped over all of the tables.
It's going to be when Jesus comes back, you're going to be so excited and he's just going to kill you with a flaming sword.
He's going to kill me with the Doom Eternal sword.
He's going to. Are you playing Doom Eternal?
No, I just finished Doom today, though.
Oh, okay, sick.
I'll probably play Doom Eternal, but I have some other games to play. I'm trying to only buy games when they're at least like somewhat on sale.
Right. I know that Doom was like, I think Julian got Doom for like $3 or something. It was on sale on PlayStation.
Yeah. It's fucking great. I felt bad though. I had to turn it down to easy. I respected that it got harder as the game went on, like games used to. But at a certain point, I was like, I'm just not having fun anymore. I'm a fucking pussy.
It's super old school. I love that about. I think I want to say I beat it on normal and then like got to the boss on hard. But yeah, that game will kick your fucking ass. I love hard video games, dude. I've been getting way back into like hard video games.
Like what? Like super old ones?
Yeah, ones from like the 90s, like a lot of like I've been playing a lot of like TurboGrafx like shooters, like and then like so like there's like side-scrolling shooters and then there are these things called bullet hells, which is like it's like a side-scrolling shooter. It's like a Japanese thing where there's so many bullets on screen that they call it a bullet hell. And you're just dying constantly. And it feels
Sounds beautiful.
And much like life, it feels great once you finally figure out how to not die as often. Once you finally realize that you can cook hot dogs in a skillet. And you're like, okay, I'm not being crushed at every turn anymore. I have little victories.
Once you have pioneered the skillet dog.
Now you're ready. That's your weapon upgrade. You've increased your...
You've leveled up.
I've leveled up.
And now you can call girls on the phone and tell them about your hot dogs.
Yeah. Did I say that I did that?
No, did you?
No. No.
Oh man. My Have you been talking to your family a lot through this?
Yeah, I talk to my family like twice a week.
My family, we've started doing family dinner on Zoom once a week, but it was really funny the first time we did it. My dad won't pay for like the pay version of Zoom, and the free one you can only do like 40-minute conferences. So by the time everybody got logged on, we ate dinner for like 20 minutes together, and then he's like, "Well, we're running out of time. Bye, everybody." And then the feed just cuts out, and I'm just alone, alone at my table with a tripod. I'm just like, damn, I'm going to die in California.
I talked to Wowo today because Wowo's finally freaking out about the panda, and I can tell that he's freaking out because he's had this moment. He goes, "And Nick, he goes, I know out there you got a lot of dumbasses out there. He goes, you have those stupid Democrats out there running your shit." I'm like, I think that we're like one of the most effective states at like flattening the curve. And he's like, all I know is Gavin Newsom's an asshole. And I was like, okay, all right. Well, what did you want to say? And he's like, I just want you to know, Nick, if you get this disease, I got your back. He told me.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
It sounds like he's gonna fuck someone up for you.
I tell you,
if you get this and you die, I will fight the doctor who treated you.
I think he was offering, if I get it, to like come out and like stay with me as I'm dying. He goes, I just want you to know that I got your back, and I'm gonna be there for you every step. Like I have never heard Wowo talk to me like this, and so
as you're dying, he just starts shaking you. You leave the earth exactly as you came into it,
and so he's
shaken violently by Wowo's strong arms, by your beefy.
He can bench press so much. And so
every time you talk about him bench pressing, it's like both total respect and horror.
Well, also, why is he telling me that? Yeah. God, he made it today. He told me.
That's a weird grandpa flex.
Well, so I got very uncomfortable to hear him be that, like, it was just, I've never heard him
You
talk.
hate earnestness.
Well, from the man who taught me to hate earnestness, especially I hate earnestness.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Does that track? Like,
that makes sense.
So I got uncomfortable, and I was like, oh, whoa, that means so much. And he goes, no, I'm serious. He just keeps doubling down. Like, I get more uncomfortable, and he keeps doubling down. And he goes, because God damn it, Nick, I love you. And I was like, I'm muting the phone because I'm gagging. and then he switched to
just like licking doorknobs. You're like, I
need Corona. Give me Corona.
I need to die of this before he can fly out here.
But then thankfully he switched gears because like he got that prostate. He fixed his prostate, and he was like, yeah, as of this week I started getting morning wood again, and I'm like, okay, this is my comfort zone. Talking with my grandfather about his erections.
Yeah, I never got to talk about erections with either of my grandfathers.
I know everything about Wowo's penis.
Go on.
I could draw you a fucking diagram of it. I could draw it like split apart like a medical schism or whatever. Like
I'm imagining it like you're drawing it detached like cars of a train.
I'm labeling like his balls and his shaft like figure 5, figure 7.
It's one of those like like art ho girls will have like a poster in their bathroom of like different leaves or different kinds of mushrooms.
Yes,
or, like,
I know this.
Yeah, you know this.
Oh, I know it so
It's
well.
that, but it's just fucking Wowo's dick.
God damn it. Above the damn toilet?
Above the toilet.
I hate that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Oh man. I'll probably never be in another art ho apartment, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to be in an art ho apartment again. I think I will be very soon. In a few months, we'll see. Once I'm allowed to.
Yeah.
I love art ho apartments, dude. No, I really
You go
do.
and there's just like a pizza box on the wall with like a pentagram drawn on it or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing worse than just like being in an art girl's apartment and just be like, and she's like, what? I'm like, I'm just nostalgic.
Man, I remember when my life was a goddamn nightmare.
This whole thing, your apartment, really taking me back.
Yeah.
To many, many women before you.
Anytime there's like a ukulele on the wall, you're like, ah,
I know where I am.
I know exactly where I am.
We're in charted waters.
I know exactly how this will end.
Yeah, fuck.
Ooh, a thrift store painting that you did your own little thing to. How fun.
Yeah, I love eating off of like cracked kitchenware.
Yeah.
Not a single
One
matching
time
plate.
I was in one of those apartments and they just had roaches in the coffee maker.
Fuck yes, dude.
And they're like, "Do you want coffee?" I'm like, "But there's roaches." They're like, "They're not in the part where the water goes." I'm like, all right, well, good enough for me, I guess.
Yeah, fire it up.
Yeah. There's just cats no one takes care of.
Well, that doesn't make me too happy. I will be leaving with those cats.
Yeah. Kind of place where the belief is that if you smoke cigarettes in the basement, it doesn't count. Damn, I'm really getting nostalgic for these shitty girls' houses.
Dude, there's something kind of nice about it. I don't know what it is. I think it's because you know that you can't really fuck anything up.
Yeah.
Like everything's you're kind of in the clear the whole time.
There's some like fucked up weird chair that has a story.
Absolutely.
There's always like a piece of furniture like someone specific gave them that's all shitty.
I remember like one specific. Yeah, I remember going to this girl's house in Baltimore, and just like every week we'd go there, and we would like get drunk in her basement because like it's just like a sick like. And it's actually the basement that I kind of because all the houses in Charles Village are like super fucking old. So like you go inside and like. You know, a room is like $400, but like there's beautiful like, you know, wood molding on the and like there's bookshelves built into the walls and like all these bathrooms and like the basement is like this like brick basement from like the fucking 50s or 60s or whatever. And we would just get drunk in her basement and then go up and have sex in her bed that was a mattress on the floor and just like listen to like Explosions in the Sky records and just like literally fall asleep to inspirational like post rock while we said nice things to each other. It's so bad.
Yeah,
But
yeah, it's
but
awful.
also, damn, dude. Those were the best years of my life.
Oh man. When the girl puts on like cool music.
It was all
It's just
cool
like,
music,
oh,
dude.
it's that Alex G record that all you girls put on.
Alex G, dude. Alex G was the soundtrack to so many regrettable hookups. So many hookups where, like, in the moment, I was like, "Well, this is probably my wife," and then the minute you come, you're like, "I gotta get out of here." Like,
I must leave. Ugh,
yeah,
man.
you come and immediately you actually take in all of your surroundings, and you're like, "Whoa, okay." She doesn't even own a broom.
It's just her and 3 other girls who are exactly her.
Yes, literally.
At least like when dudes live together, it's like different kinds of shitty dudes.
Yeah, no, this was the girl I'm thinking of. It was like it was like 3 copies of her living in the house, and I really wanted to fuck all of them.
Yeah. The kind of girl where like before you fuck her, you have to read like a zine.
Yes.
She makes you read like a zine about fucking.
Yeah. Non-toxic ways to fuck. But then what's so funny? No,
Yeah, exactly.
No, but you know what's so funny? Then the ways that they like to fuck are so toxic. Like
Oh,
they,
yeah.
They immediately throw out everything that you just read in the fucking zine.
Yeah. Those girls are a mess. I remember the one girl like that, we fucked, and then afterwards, and this was not even like the furry girl. This is like a separate girl. But we fucked, and then afterwards she would just roll over and suck her thumb.
Oh.
And I remember just being like, "Oh my god, what happened to her,
Dude.
This is a dark sign."
You know what's fucked up? You can put the ppieces together.
Absolutely,
It's almost like it's almost hilariously cliche. What happened to her? Just suck your damn thumb like a cartoon. Yeah, I don't know. Oh fuck. Well,
yeah,
do you want to call it?
yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
Please, buy the shirts.
Buy the shirts. Yeah, you can find they're linked in the bio of the Coward Hour Instagram. Follow the Coward Hour Instagram, and on my Instagram, follow my Instagram, and fucking join our Discord. It's pinned on our Twitter. And if you scroll down, the link is also on our Twitter. You'll be able to see it. I've been posting pictures of the shirts. They look fucking so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If you want to check out what kind of firepower we're going to have on our side after the event.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I want someone to up the ante, just send in them with like an RPG.
Fully, dude. Yes, I want somebody with like a World War II bazooka.
Yeah.
Like,
I want someone with like a hand-cranked Gatling gun from the Civil War.
yes, absolutely. Those things look so they look so satisfying to fucking shoot, dude.
Oh, I bet. Dude, one of my favorite YouTube holes is guys who are really into like antique weaponry. Just like dudes who load up black powder muskets and fucking dude firing like the Pilgrim horn rifle.
The pig.
They're always doing it in their own yard.
That's where you need to, I feel like that's where you have to shoot antique guns.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
on your own property.
Probably. Man, one day I'm going to own a house in fucking rural Pennsylvania.
Where you can just shoot old guns?
Where I can just shoot guns. Probably get the cops called on me every time.
Yeah.
Get into a shootout. I don't kill cops because, I respect the boys in blue.
Gotta
But
respect the boys
I
in
just
blue.
wing them.
Yeah.
They all get winged and they're like, all right, see you next week.
Okay, all right. You won fair and square, Brendan. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Bye, guys.
Knock,
Bye.
Open up, it's me, the crazy, shady, faded fucker. So rock the G. See a lady, make a baby, lead her on in peace. Only time I give a fuck is for my own release. That's why I own these streets. Straight up, portfolio showing growth. Fuck a pay cut. Yeah, you know I stay slut. Catch me in the spot, looping up for the self suck. Oh fuck, I busted already. I'm coming bucket so heavy. My dream of cream coming steady. Now my mouth open, I'm ready. I'm talking solo heavy petting on a Friday night. Not talking bashing the bishop, more like Nantucket's delight. I'm taking all the time I need to do it just right. Got my candles in the fishnets cause it's on tonight. Oh, that's right, it's time to fillet. No need to debate me. I suck until I go ooh wee and spray my white pee. I got that ski.